Is you guys ready? Let's talk. Get my little pillow real quick. Get something to lean against because y'all, to be honest, I didn't know how I was gonna start these. Y'all, I have been contemplating on a lot of things, but I feel like it's time to get started, y'all. Lately, I have been sitting over here talking about literally about us shifting into a new perspective, a new timeline. Lately, I have been telling you guys, stay positive, stay in a lighter aspect. The reason being, y'all, I'm gonna keep it a being with you. I'm gonna keep it a being with you. If you guys choose to go back, there's trouble back there, okay? If you guys choose to go forward, there's brightness there. What do you mean, Charlie? Well, let's get into it. Today is the day that I decided that I'm keeping myself forward. How you doing, Genesis? What does that mean? I decided that I'm going to continue to look forward instead of looking backwards. Backwards was fear. Backwards was me sitting over here dealing with people that I had no business dealing with. Backwards is me dealing with people. How you doing, Embassy? Backwards was me dealing with people that no longer served me. I choose to be forward. Now, y'all, I want you to hear me. We all got choices. Everybody got choices. But the point of the matter is I want you to understand something. Are you going to choose to stay in a negative ass energy, or are you going to choose to bounce the fuck back? Oh, Kia, you're back. I am back. You sit over here. I say, yo, we about to start going live 2 times a day. I said, why not start today? We're starting today. I want you to hear me. I want y'all to all hear me. When you decide to switch timelines, it starts today. It doesn't start tomorrow. It doesn't start the next day. It starts now. Why? Because if you keep sitting over here putting that shit off and off and off and off, then you're always going to sit over here and say it's going to be better for next day. Now I need y'all to hear me. The reason why I'm showing up for y'all twice a day now is because guess what? There's a lot of different energies that's going on within these timeline shifts, within you sitting over here getting your shit together, within you guys really making this shift. And I have to make sure I am responsible for making sure that you guys are heading in the right fucking good direction. Embassy, we talking. Now, because I am responsible for y'all motherfuckers making the right decisions, hear me and hear me well. You got 2 paths. There's 2. I know some of y'all want to make it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but I'm going to give y'all 2. Either you can go back to being mistreated, you can go back to the hood, you can go back to gang violence, you can go back to thinking you're not enough, thinking you're in survival mode, all that little bad shit. You can go back to that. Or you can move forward with me. And moving forward means, baby, we are shifting what we're listening to. We're shifting who we are. We're shifting into this new fucking timeline of nothing but abundance, happiness, love, and all that. Why? Because I want you to understand something. I'm going to start with a brief story time. A brief story time really quickly because it just happened. My dad had called me a few weeks back and I didn't answer my phone. I don't even remember why. I forgot to call him back. My dad called me again this weekend. Forgot to answer my phone. I was busy at that time. Forgot to call him back. Hear me, y'all, and hear this story. God intentionally made me forget to call him back to answer the phone call. Why? Because my dad was calling about one of my uncles. And one of my uncles just found out he went to jail. Now hear me, because this story is so deep and is so important about these two switches that I'm about to tell y'all. My uncle went and my uncle is doing well. Like, he's did well for himself, has timeshares, owns properties. Honestly, when you see my uncle, he is like the OG that really, like, if you make him mad, you really did something. Like, he is the peacemaker of everybody. Everybody loves my uncle. And then my uncle made the decision to move back to Kansas. He made the decision. He'd been back in Kansas for a minute, but my uncle went and bought another property out there, y'all. And because he brought a property in a neighborhood that's still out here selling shit, You feel me? Still out there in these streets. My uncle is the type of OG that would sit over here and be like, yo, you can't sell that shit out here. Don't be in front of my house. I just found out he was beefing with the neighbors. Didn't even know he was beefing with the neighbors. Point of the matter is he bought the property in the wrong neighborhood. But it wasn't even that it was in the wrong neighborhood. It might have been the right neighborhood. But the point of the matter is that it kept him in defensive and survival mode, y'all. Where you live is so fucking important, but we gonna get there. We gonna touch that. We gonna touch that. I'm not gonna go too fast. He bought the neighborhood for his mama, if I might add. In this neighborhood, he had neighbors that was out here selling shit. You feel me? D-boy shit. And he asked them to not do it, and then turned around and they still did it. Well, I just found out that my uncle shot 3 people. Because my uncle is old school. He don't play that shit. But that's why I say my uncle is the kindest uncle. He get along with everybody. Everybody respects him. So I said to my dad, I said, if somebody took him there, you really was trying it. The reason I'm telling you this story is because now my uncle, good heart, set over here, own hella properties, has hella timeshares, have been out the hood for many years, is now back in the system. The reason I'm telling you guys this story is because, hear me. And I'm not saying that all you guys' stories is this drastic. I'm not sitting over here saying that all of you guys, and catch me, I'm not saying that all of y'all shifts is this drastic, but you guys are at a pivotal time where you guys are either choosing to move forward. You buy your property, you have your kids, you get married, you choose to be happy, you're choosing that. Or you guys are going to stay stuck in doing bad business deals, staying stuck in choosing bad relationships, stay stuck in the mentality of, I'm still hood. Now, I want to touch on this very briefly, guys, because hear me. I always sit over here and I always tell you guys, when it comes to you and you evolving and you shifting, it's time for you to evolve. And that means your environment, that means who you are, that means your mentality, how you looking, all of that. It's not just, see, a lot of you guys are sitting over here thinking that it's just, I just got to change how I'm looking. I just got to change, you feel me, the outer sides, what I'm driving, what I'm wearing. A lot of y'all think that it's a outer appearance change, but baby, no, it goes deep. It's time for you to change where you're living. Why? And this part, I have to say discern, because if you guys are already in a good neighborhood, you're good. Yeah, you're 1/4 there. A lot of you guys need to sit over here and change where you're living, because it's not exemplifying who you are. You're not safe there. And it's not even for me to instill fear for you. It's just, it's not a level up. A lot of you guys are in the process of leveling up and choosing up. And in order for you guys to sit over here and be in an environment that inspires you, in order for you to be in an environment that's actually getting you to the next level, you co-creating with people, you meeting the people you need to shift your environment. You need to go to a safer area. I don't care if you paying more. You pay more, yes, but guess what? God's gonna give you that extra money. Time to move. Second thing I'm gonna sit over here and tell you is that it's time for you to switch out those old ass mentalities that's no longer serving you. It's time for you to switch out them old mentalities that's no longer keeping you in. And hear me, yo, it's keeping you in this stagnant ass energy. It's keeping you in the past. It's time for you to switch it out. If there's mindsets that you guys, and catch me, yo, if there's mindsets that are hurting you versus helping you, gotta get swapped out. If you guys are sitting over here going and you're wearing things, because now we're gonna get into physicality, you're wearing things that do not serve you, you're wearing things that don't compliment you, you're wearing things that sit over here and don't make you feel as if you are, because here we talking, well then baby, you gotta sit over here and get rid of that shit. Okay, last point, and then I'm going to get into what I really wanted to talk to y'all about. Okay, you are your environment, guys. You are your environment. You are your environment. If you surround yourself around positive people, You're going to be positive. If you surround yourself around inspiration, around change, around who you want to be, who you want to become, you're going to 9 times out of 10 become that. That's it. That's all. Let's get into something really quickly, y'all, because I came up. I was over here. I took a break after the first live, y'all, right? I got to get on my phone because I put the notes in my phone really quickly, okay? And I want to talk to y'all really quickly. The reason I want to talk to you really quickly is because, y'all, I got off the live. I went to lay down a little bit, and I just put on YouTube. I never really put on YouTube. I usually put on, but I just put on some music because I wanted it to play. And then I realized that the music was over here, sitting over here. It was giving messages today. And so I wrote down every song that came on because, y'all, I feel like somebody's trying to give you a message. And I want to get it out to you guys, okay? So, y'all ready? Let's get into the live, okay? Let's start with, we're going to start with The Cry. But The Cry is the first song that was on the list. God is telling me, you guys, or is telling me for, and he's over here messing me up with The Cry. He doesn't want me to tell you anything about The Cry. But The Cry wasn't the first song I listened to. The Cry was just the first song on the list. And honestly, it's called When Thugs Cry. But The Cry by Moneybagg Yo could be significant. So, now, let's get into the other shit. The first song that I got is Don't Say No, Say Yes by Yvonne. Or by Yvonne. Now, I want you to understand something. Hear me and hear me fucking well. And I just got confirmation. In this timeline, it's time for you to say yes to everything. And if things are supposed to be taken out of your life, because hear me, then if you're not supposed to go in that direction, then it's time for you to say no. I feel like whoever your new person is, and honestly, I'm going to keep it a being with you. Your new person and your old person popped up in these songs. So take the energy and place it where you need to place it, y'all. This is where you discern. But I really feel like God is just telling me, everything that's going on in your life, don't say no, say yes. I see mountains right now. You guys could be going and climbing mountains, or going hiking and stuff like that. Also going skiing, going snowboarding, also going ice skating. I'd say yes to every experience that you're experiencing right now, okay? It's not for everybody, but that's for someone. The next song that came on is I Guess I'll See You Next Lifetime by Erykah Badu. And I want you guys to read in between the lines in these of what I'm trying to tell you guys, because these songs mean something to everybody in different ways, okay? I went and I was watching the video and I hadn't realized, some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo, or you're Lions, you're Leos, whatever, or Tauruses too, or Pisces. Those was the energies I was channeling a lot, okay? Or Virgos too. But I was channeling the energy and I was watching it, and in that whole song, I kept seeing Erykah Badu with Method Man, if you know him, and it's like, I kept seeing them miss each other. They kept missing each other because other people were placed into positions that they weren't supposed to be in, okay? Now, what does that mean for you guys? That means you can have somebody that you really vibe with. You can have somebody that you really, it's like you feel that with. But if you don't get it and they don't get it at the right time, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. And it's funny because for a lot of you guys, it's going to be this lifetime that you guys are finally going to get it right. Now, at what point? Who the fuck knows? But I'm really getting the energy that this lifetime, the kindred spirits are, you guys are reconciliation this time. At the end of that video, and I never paid attention to it, The last time in the year was 3007, and 3 plus 7 is 10, and it's 7:55, and 55 is 10, so 7. Hear me, y'all. I want y'all to hear me. You guys are getting it right this year. Some of y'all is going to be this month of December. Some of y'all is going to literally be earlier next year. Some of y'all in 7, that's what, Cancer, Leos? It's Leo. Some of y'all by Leo season, you're going to be in a whole new spiel. Point of the matter is I want you to hear me though. By the end of that video, Erykah Badu ended up being with Method Man, which was her kindred spirit. But the person is so funny. The person that was blocking it, or that was a placekeeper, ended up being with somebody else, and they were looking for Erykah, but Erykah ended up meeting the kindred spirit. So I feel this time and this timeline, you guys have to make the right choices. You guys have to choose the right people. You have to, and hear me, y'all, you can't, like, I'm literally hearing, do not place another fucking person where your person is supposed to be. Why? Because you're going to end up repeating this cycle for another lifetime, and it's not time for you to do that, okay? Next song was I Can Read Your Mind, Baby. I know what you're thinking. This person, and it's so funny because from Next Lifetime to Read Your Mind by Avant, both were speaking on, or in Avant's video, he was over here like trying to get this girl that I was already tooken. So I'm getting that whoever your kindred spirit is, you could meet them, y'all, and they could be in a connection and you could be in a connection. But I'm getting eventually you guys are going to get it right. But I'm getting this person could literally read your mind, or you could read their mind, or you guys could read minds. So take that as that resonates. But that song is significant. And then it says, I know you want to touch. I know you want to fuck. I know you want to feel. So, baby, keep it real. I'm literally getting like this person wants to touch you and you want to touch this person, but you can't. Okay? The next song that I got was I Want You to Stay With Me. Or actually, hold on, wait. Before I get to that part, I forgot about this part. I wrote down I Want You to Stay With Me because in the video, even in the song, Avant was like, I want you to stay. But the girl was being like taken out. Like the girl was like being pulled out by her date because it was a party. But it's like, so you could be meeting this person at a party or something like that. But, or at like a get together setting. And it's like your body language is screaming at each other that y'all want each other. But y'all, it's just bad timing. But it's like they want you to stay with them, and you want to stay, but y'all is not, y'all can't. After that, it's funny, after that a cricket commercial came on, y'all. Hear me, the phone cricket came on, and I was like, oh, crickets, like silence. I was like, okay. And then I wrote down oh, the next commercial that came on, Like a Good Neighbor, State Farm is there. I feel the need to sit over here and tell you guys, watch what you say, because some of you guys are about to manifest these people back in. And if you manifest them back in, well, let's get into the rest of the song. Because some of you guys are manifesting them then. You're like, I want you here, and now you about to get me here. Ooh, I didn't even get this earlier. But let's keep going. After that, Tim's, the song Higher came on by Tim's. And in that song, I wrote down, when you speak, all I hear is silence. And then I'm hearing running away from all the pain and the violence. This person, you could have went through a lot of arguments, or you could go through arguments. I feel the need to say, watch what you're wishing for. But because, hear me, if this is an old person, I feel the need to say, if you're manifesting an old person, this is what will happen. God is like, I can't tell you that. Take it as it resonates. It could be an old person, it could be a new person. But in my head, I'm thinking, nope, God is like, don't say that. Take it as it resonates. Y'all put y'all energy where y'all energy is. for the old person, for the new person. I'm getting argument energy. I'm getting altercation energy. I'm getting breaking things energy. I'm getting literally just like tussling energy over misunderstandings, over you guys not understanding, over like literally you guys being on different wavelengths. I think that that's why it's important for you guys to identify who's your actual person versus who you going home with. So this could be with a person, and this is where God is like, you discerning, you choose. Are you choosing the person that you know is not your rightful person just because they look like they fit the bill, or are you going to choose the person that actually feels like your person? That could be significant. Okay, some of you guys are going to have to literally feel yourself through in order to find this person. Okay, the next song that came on, or I feel the need to sit over here and tell you guys, someone is waiting, because throughout these songs, like I kept getting the energy of waiting. I feel like the energy is waiting for you to make a decision, waiting for you to decide on if we go into the, or are we going to feel our way into something new, into what actually feels right, or are we going to feel our way into something that's foreign? And for some reason, y'all, I'm seeing Homer Simpson right now. Homer Simpson could be significant. His character could be significant. And I never really watched Simpsons. I'm also seeing like I'm seeing a cat right now. So BB could be significant. Bassett could be significant. Bass could be significant. However, owls could be significant, because I'm just seeing all these different things. And they're telling me to tell you this. I see a Nike sign, and then I also see the letter A could be significant. Yeah, so Lonzo Ball could be significant. So anyway, I feel the need to tell you guys Cancers could be significant too. I feel the need to tell you guys they're waiting. Maybe you're waiting and they're waiting. Something is waiting. Okay? Next song is Are You Gonna Love Me by Tiana Taylor. And I wrote down hurt me or leave me. I want to spend my life with you. I'ma love you regardless. I also wrote down I'm a Taurus. I'm the boy you know, I'm stubborn. And Method Man's birthday is March 2nd, so that could be significant, or that could be significant. And Tiana Taylor is a Sag, so that could be significant. That song is it gave me the altercation that I was speaking of earlier. Even in the video, I really get that you could be really talking to somebody, but I keep hearing the part of Tiana or in that song where she was like, I'm sorry if I didn't make you, or she said, I'm sorry if I made you feel less than who you are, a little insecure. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. So I'm literally, and when she said that, I started to envision, because she was dating, what is his name? Fucking Iman Shumpert. And he was a Cancer, so heavy Cancer energy. But I'm just getting like somebody can make you feel insecure, or you could have made somebody feel insecure. But I'm also getting the energy of like, when she said, I'm sorry if I made you feel less than who you are. I started thinking of Iman, and I was like, dang, like, was you over here like making him, or like demasculating him to a point where it was like, and now I see like a little Yoda. So Star Wars could be significant, y'all. And I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but like God is telling me to do it like this. Bow ties could be significant. But I just started thinking like, dang, like, did she demasculate him into a point of throwing him into an insecurity? Now granted, I don't know Tiana and Iman's relationship, never really read into it, but I always thought that they were a really cute couple. But I feel the need to sit over here and say that like be aware of dating somebody that has insecurities. Be aware of like demasculating them or making them feel less feminine or something like that, because I'm kind of getting that too. Like you make her feel like she's not a woman, and I don't even know how you could do that. Oh, you make her feel like she's not attractive. That's what it is. Same thing with masculines. I feel the need to sit over here and say be careful with that, because that makes them insecure, and then that makes them like resent you and not want you around. Because I keep hearing, are you gonna love me? Yeah. Are you gonna hold me? Maybe these people don't want to cuddle with you no more because you make them feel like that. I feel the need to sit over here and say that could be a past person. It could be a new person because they're no longer together. Maybe God is urging you guys to work on that. Maybe you're repeating that and you're not aware that you demasculate people. Maybe you're not aware that you hurt people's feelings. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, but Charlie, I don't really give a fuck if I hurt people's feelings. Well, then you shouldn't give a fuck if they hurt your feelings. No hard feelings, right? That's fucked up. Let's keep going. Treat people how you want to be treated. Then the next song that came on was Mary J, I Can Love You Better Than They Can. And I started, like, what's funny is because Tiana Taylor, prior to that Mary J. Blige's video, she was over here doing like the rock like Mary. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, she was imitating Mary. And I was like, and then it was funny that Mary J. Blige had played right after. And I really feel like, regardless of if this is you on an insecure ass energy or if this is somebody else, I feel like insecurity is putting you guys in competition that you don't even need to be in, or it's putting somebody else in a competition that they don't even need to be in. I'm literally getting like the energy like you could have told a story. Like, I'm gonna give y'all a wild ass example of my personal story. Let's say if I went on a date and I'm talking and they're just like, you know, what kind of guys are you used to dating? And it's like, you know, wow, I remember there's this one time where this guy picked me up in a Lamborghini and we went here and it was nice and it was just a vibe. He worked for a tech company, blah, 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 blah. Telling y'all a real story. But that guy, he might not be in the tech world, but maybe he's an accountant or maybe he's a, ball player. I don't fucking know. What is something? Maybe he's a ball player, you know, and he's just like, okay, well that's cool, but I don't got my Lambo yet. I mean, I got my Mercedes, I got my G-Wagon and shit like that, but I don't got my Lambo yet. Like, and so that can intimidate. I'm literally seeing two people with money, but they intimidated by each other, or one is intimidated by a person that they don't even know. Does that make sense, y'all? Okay. Now, but the point of the matter is I'm literally getting, by you sharing, like it triggers this person, it triggers their insecurities, because now they're feeling like they're not enough because they don't got a Lambo, or they're not enough because they don't live in this mansion, or they're not enough because they can't afford to take you to that. Because some of you guys, it doesn't have to be drastic as examples. It could literally be somebody's taking you to one restaurant and somebody can't afford to take you there. You feel me? Like that. Now, Gemini energy could be significant as well, okay? So there's that. But it's saying, I could love you better than they can. You know what's kind of funny? When I said that, I started thinking of like, somebody could be like, okay, I might not have Lambo money, but I could love you better than the Lambo guy did. Like, so that could be significant. But you know what's kind of crazy? I really am getting the energy like that they both got money. I'm hearing, but my money is longer than yours. So you guys could be having somebody like this. And you know what's crazy? From the beginning, it's been two people. It's been you choosing between two people. So for the people that's trying to choose between two people, let's feel our way through this. You said they don't got shit to do with me. Pretty, you so silly. Sadly, more like his mama. That could be significant too. You know what's funny is because now I'm getting the Little Kim part. It says, I've been in love with since the days of Juice, and now something about Picasso. Like, you know, it's kind of funny. This is a sidebar. For the women and the masculines that have been dealing with somebody from day one, they don't appreciate you, so leave their ass alone. Okay? Because I keep seeing Homer Simpson. And if I want to, and if I'm keeping it a bean, I think Homer Simpson, correct me if I'm wrong, he mistreated Marge. Like, he didn't value Marge. I'm not going to say he mistreated her, but I don't think he valued her. And now I see feats I kind of see feet going like this. Some of you guys could be going and putting your feet in water, kind of like that's what it's giving. And then now I see socks and it has stars on it, and then now I'm seeing like a hand with a spoon on it. So some of you guys could be going on a date. Yeah. And then now I'm seeing somebody, I don't know what it is. They're pulling something, but it's like, or maybe they're getting water. It looks like they're getting water, or they're getting something. They're pushing something, and like a fluid is coming out, but there's a cup. I don't know if it's wine. I don't know if it's soda, or I don't know if it's water. Okay? I don't know why that's significant. Okay, but God is just like, keep incorporating shit. That's just what I see. But I feel the need to say, if you guys, just touching quickly on the fucking, if you guys are dealing with somebody from like your past, and it was like, I was with you from like back in the day and you didn't have nothing, I feel like they don't appreciate you. And then they're not going to appreciate you because you stayed with them when they didn't have nothing. Not everybody is a J. Cole, and not everybody is a Kendrick Lamar. Okay? But even, did J. Cole stay with his college? Like Shaq didn't stay with his day one. I think that's the biggest thing. A lot of y'all keep trying to stay loyal to these people that's from day one, but in reality, like, to help build. But it's like, are y'all truly building? And it's not to say, because some of you guys are exceptions to this fucking rule, like LeBron James and Savannah. Some of y'all, that's y'all. If that's, some of y'all are truly exceptions, but not all of y'all motherfuckers. Not all of you. I'm just keeping it a bean. And if we're keeping it all the way a bean, is Savannah happy? Is Savannah happy? And I'm not saying because of pictures, but I'm saying because of, well, the dynamic. I'm gonna have to deep dive off of Savannah's and LeBron's relationship one day, but not today. Can I? God said no, not today. Okay, I won't do it today, but maybe one day I'll dive into their relationship, because yeah. Anyway, not being valued, being the down chick, the ride or die. I'd rather die. I don't want to ride. It's too much drama. Sidebar, I really had a thought earlier today, y'all, and y'all could take this thought with y'all, and y'all could roll with it, okay? I want to tell y'all that I will be the person that has my own money. Don't get me wrong, my people, my mans is gonna have money. Whoever I'm with, they gonna have money, but I'm gonna have my money, because if I want to leave, I'm gonna leave. Okay? If I want to leave, if Big Charlie like, it's time to get out of there, I'm out of there. Charlie gonna have a scapegoat. Hold hostage? I think not. You want to have you a little friend? Don't worry. Charlie will be out. Cause stuck with who, bitch? I refuse to be stuck. And I speak that out loud. Let's keep going. Saints, New Orleans convo. Let me tell you something. Because they made me put this part into the songs. There was this time where I had traveled back to New Orleans. Maybe I need to go back to New Orleans. But I traveled to New Orleans. And it was me and my friend and two guys. That they were cool. But I remember that I was having this conversation with my guy. But I remember that we were still getting to know each other, so it was like he was cool vibes, but we started drinking, and then that's when the tea really got spilled. And then he was telling me, y'all, I had no business being mad. I had no business being mad, because really, to this day, I just feel like it was a part of it was part of the storyline. But he had told me that his ex had been trying to get him back. And that he took a phone call from this lady while we was away in New Orleans. And I was so mad. And to this day, I don't even know why I was mad. Because that wasn't my man for real. Like, that was my man for the trip, but that wasn't my man for real. Like, yeah, the girlies get it. But it wasn't my man. And I hadn't even fucked him. So it was just like, it wasn't my man. It's just a trip. But I was so stank-faced. But I remember he was telling me that he had told me that, and I had got so upset. So I don't know why I'm telling y'all this, but I just feel the need to sit over here and say, if you take a trip with somebody, or if you are dealing with somebody and they start telling you about their ex wanting them back and stuff like that, don't take it personal. Just, it is what it is. I feel the need to sit over here and say, it's like kind of like it saved you, because who knows, like, if they want they expect, then they want they expect and stuff like that. I really keep seeing a toe go like this. You could be doing you could be a ballerina, or you could be stretching your foot, or you could be doing yoga. I'm also trying to think dancing. I just see your toe like it's just pointing like this. I don't know what that means. Just be aware. Okay, anyway, I just see you putting your toe in. Some of you guys could be trying to put your toe into like this new reality. Damn, what time is it? 8:17. Okay, big. Y'all got me for, I'm gonna try to finish this shit in like 15 minutes. Less than that, okay? The next part, okay? Can we talk? I know what to say. So the next song that popped up after was Can We Talk for a Minute? Y'all keep reading in between the lines. If you guys are just now joining in, I need y'all to read in between the lines. Hear me, take in what I'm saying, but this is for you. The parts that are for you, take it. The parts that are not for you, don't take it, okay? You said, I mean, what if he entertained though and cut you off on some I don't know you type like stuff? Not my business. Not my business. Let me tell you, spiritual, don't think that. Don't speak that into existence. That's your past way of insecurities. Don't put that shit into your new reality. Okay, babe? Now, can we talk? I channeled that energy last night, but it's funny that this song came on again, because I felt like after I had wrote down the whole New Orleans stuff, the guy wanted to talk to me, like, because I had walked off. I was just like, I'm going back to the room. I'm good. And I remember, it's so funny. I don't even remember why. I don't even think I was even really upset with that guy. I think I was just going through a lot at that time in my life. Early transitioning stages. But I remember he had ended up coming up to the room, and I was so mad. I ended up going back downstairs, and I just waited in the lobby. And I remember I was sitting in the lobby. My friend and the guy went and they did their own little thing or whatever. They was doing like carriage riding and shit. And I remember that I told myself in that hotel, because I was upset. I was crying, y'all. I don't even know why I was crying. I promise y'all I did not give a fuck this much, but I was really crying. That is so funny ass shit. So I was in this hotel and I was crying. And then that was the moment where I realized, okay, Charlie, you could either ruin this whole trip and just like trip about a conversation, or you could sit over here and just be like, you know what, you've been having a good time thus far, like. And like, it's so funny because my friend was like, you and this guy look like y'all been knowing each other for years. Y'all been talking like y'all knew each other for years, like more than me and my guy type shit. So that could be significant. But I was just like, you know what, Charlie, pussy it the fuck out. You need to thug up type shit. What is you crying for? So yeah, anyway, long story less long. I wiped my little tears, and then the guy was just like, can we talk? Da, da, da. I think I ended up just going to bed, and then we talked in the morning time. And during the morning time, what did I say? I remember I was just like, I just don't really appreciate, look at me being such a pussy. I was like, I don't really appreciate, what did I say? I wish I could remember it word for word. But I said something along the lines of like, I just don't appreciate you taking phone calls when, I said some player shit. I remember. I don't appreciate you taking phone calls from people when we on vacation. I was like, you know, first of all, I didn't even know that that was a thing. I thought like you was like kind of done with it, like, but like I didn't even know that that was even present. So I was just like, but when we on vacation and it's us time, it's my time. And if you doing something else, then that's your business. So you could be on that with something. And he was just like, I understand why I came off wrong. Like I shouldn't have did that. My bad. And we became cool after that, after he apologized. So somebody could be trying to apologize to you about something. Somebody could have rubbed you the wrong way. It could have been over a miscommunication, because I think he ended up explaining to me that he wasn't really talking to her, but that she's just been making effort to try to get him back, okay? So I feel the need to sit over here and say, don't necessarily block your blessing just because somebody trying to come back in their life. It's just like your exes. Ain't your exes trying to come back? Okay, you said I cried in the dream, but I knew I wasn't tripping, so I'm unbothered now, and that's on period. But no, I really do feel the need to sit over here and say that with your exes is trying to hit you up, right? So why is you mad that they exes is hitting them up? Like, you got a new number and they got a new number. Okay. Let's keep going. So can we talk? Cause yeah, I'm trying to hurry up. Fighting in home could be significant. Like, just y'all could have had altercations, but with that situation, like, we didn't really get into a fight or nothing like that. It wasn't even a screaming match, so it could just literally just y'all being at odds with each other. It doesn't have to necessarily be fighting, okay? And then the next song that came on after Can We Talk was Don't Take Your Love Away From Me, I Need You, Don't Take Your Love Away, baby. So, and it's kind of funny that they're making me use this fucking New Orleans fucking scene, but after that, I think that next day we had ended up doing dinner on a boat, and we ended up doing like a tour during the day, like touring the city, so they could be significant. Germany could be significant, but what happened? It was a cool day. Like, it was cool. Like, there was no animosity, but I feel the need to sit over here and say, like, it's funny, in the Don't Take Your Love Away From Me, I see Homer Simpson crying. I don't know why. I keep saying, so somebody from your past could be crying. I don't know. Like, they could be, so, and it's funny I said, don't take your love away from me. This could be your ex crying. They could see you be moving on, like going on vacation, like taking trips and stuff like that with new people, dating and shit like that. And they could be crying. But you took me for granted, Otis. And I just keep hearing them saying, but we're supposed to be the temptation. And it's like, ain't nobody worried about you, Otis. Be careful. I just see somebody with a mask on, or an oxygen mask could be significant. Yeah. I also see it like, if you a femme, like I see you drinking some wine, so you could be taking sips of wine or something. Enjoy yourself. I see you kind of like with a graduation cap on, or it looks like a little a hat on that looks like a diamond. Or actually, I see the army. Some of you guys could be in the army, because it looks kind of like an army hat, like one of those little things that you had. I don't know how to explain it. What is that? Is that the Navy? Navy hat? So, I don't know if that was in. So Cadet Kelly could be significant. But yeah. Anyway, some of you guys could be taking a cruise. Or maybe you could be taking a trip to somewhere. Who knows? Okay, anyway, let's keep going, y'all. 6 minutes to get through through more songs. Oh, in the Don't Take Your Love Away from Me video, literally Avant was sitting over here, like literally he got caught cheating, so that could be significant. I see the number 4, and I've been seeing 444 all day today. I see the initials Joe. I was gonna say Ja, and actually I was gonna say J, and I was gonna say Joe. Oh shit, Ja, are you in here? Did you get cheated on? Anyway. And then now I'm thinking of Ja Rule. So my Ashanti, you gotta go home. You gotta go home reading could be significant right now. I don't know what's in that reading, but if y'all are resonating with this shit, go watch that shit after, because y'all got me for 5 more minutes, okay? I'm gonna try to finish this, but if I don't finish this, then I'm gonna finish it tomorrow, okay? you could have been dealing with a cheater. Because he ended up getting caught up in the restaurant, like literally kissing on somebody, taking somebody else on a date, and the friend literally was taking pictures of it, and she was like, and she called her friend. But I felt the need to say a masculine could catch you too. But I just like, she was just like, girl, I just sent you pictures over. Like, I just seen Avant, and he's up in the he's up in a booth with somebody or whatever, and it was like 34 photos, and I was like, that's a lot of photos, but there's proof. And Avant, in the video, he was sitting on the floor with all the printouts of the photos, and I just keep hearing, baby, listen to the words I say. Like somebody's trying to talk they shit. Like, I know I cheated on you, but I miss you, baby, don't take it away. But in that video, she got her shit and got the fuck out. And now I'm hearing the song, how you gonna up and leave me now? How you gonna... Okay, y'all. Y'all, look at y'all getting the fuck... I want to clap it up for y'all asses real quick, okay? Ladybugs could be significant. Cheetah, like the cheetah print, cheetah pants, cheetah... what you call it? Shoes. They could be significant. And then the next song that I had got was, or actually, I feel the need to tell you guys, take it slow. If you guys are in something new, take it slow. If you guys are taking somebody back, they sung their way back to you, take it slow, okay? The next song that came on was Damage by her. I said, you can do damage, you. I feel the need to say, be careful about what you take in, or what you take in and what you're taking for granted. You could do damage. So I just feel the need to sit over here and say, like you could be taken for granted. Heavy emphasis on just being taken for granted. And somebody go check on Savannah James. Somebody go check on that lady, please. Please, please, and please, 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 please. Somebody check on her. I know everybody be smiling and shit. Just somebody go check on her, please. Okay? Thank you. The next song I got is Love. Teach me how to love. Show you the way to surrender my heart. Girl, I so lost. And I see far. And then I'm thinking of like, and then I see Foz, and I'm seeing Fuzz, and it's kind of reminding me of Ohio. They used to say Fuzz, and I never knew what the fuck that was. I was like, Fuzz, what is that? XYZ, but I see YXZ. Something's out of order. But Teach Me How to Love came on right after that song. And I was just like, okay. And then it's like, I was taught the true definition of a man was to never cry, work till you die, try to provide. But nobody ever taught me how to love. And then I see somebody like verbally abusive, or maybe they're spilling their beans to you. Like, nobody taught me how to fucking love. I'm sorry. Teach me. Show me. Love me. I'm getting the scene from Mary J. Blige. What the fuck is that? I'm on a cheetah pillow. 11:27 people secure. You're supposed to be here. I'm literally getting the energy of choose me, love me, from fucking Meredith. What is that? I gotta go find it right now. It's like, choose me. Like, I see somebody like doing that to you. Y'all, and at this point, I'm gonna leave it here because I gotta go. But choose me, love me, pick me. This thing right here, y'all. Hold on, wait.
With Nerve-Tech ODT, I can treat
we don't care about Nerve-Tech.
and prevent migraine attacks all in one. Don't take it.
Hurry up.
Allergic reactions can occur even days after.
Be aware of an allergic reaction, okay?
Indigestion and stomach pain.
Stomach pains too. Hold on, wait. This is the scene I'm seeing for y'all.
I lied. I'm not out of this relationship. I'm in. I'm so in, it's humiliating because here I am begging.
Meredith,
Shut up. You say Meredith and I yell, remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Here it is. Your choice, it's simple. Her or me. And I'm sure she's really great. But Derek, I love you. In a really, really big, pretend to like your taste in music. Let you eat the last piece of cheesecake. Hold a radio over my head outside your window. Unfortunate way that makes me hate you. Love you. So pick me. Choose me. Love me.
Okay. Choose me, love me, pick me. Some of you guys are, and that was when Derek in that show, look, people popping the fuck up. His wife or his ex-wife at the time showed up, wanted his ass back. Choose me, love me, and Meredith was pissed the fuck off. Anyway, I love you guys. I will see you guys on my next live because I really do got to get the fuck out of here. And y'all finish this after because there's still a few more songs that I have to get through, but I feel like we're leaving it on a good part. Okay, you said I can't do the pick me energy. I'm not begging nobody. Tomorrow for the most part, most of y'all, that was gonna be somebody else doing it to you. So there's that. Mr. Make It Hippie, I love y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm getting the fuck out of here because I gotta go, but I'll see you guys next time. Okay. Oh, to my people, to my baddies, I'm starting to go live 2 times a day now, so I will be live at 9 a.m. Western time. And if you don't catch me at 9 a.m., don't worry, I'll be live again later in the day. But in that live, I will be starting to tell you guys like when I'm going to be live the next day so you guys can catch me. You don't miss me, okay? Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Peace, love, and prosperity. If you guys want a personal reading, link in the fucking bio. Bye, Jaws. Bye, everybody.